Wastelanders, this is Gary from The Last Ranger, and happy Friday. I got for you today, I don't think I've shown this knife off on my channel yet. I've had it for a while. I would say I probably had it for I don't know, 2 months, and I never did a video on it. I don't even think I did a short on it, but I'll check. I'll probably do a short on it to promote this video. But this is the Microtech Stitch. So you probably already know it. This is American made, and this is the Outbreak edition. So they give it a fake blood treatment on this handle. This handle is, I believe this handle is aluminum. So this is an automatic knife. You can see the biohazard icon on the blade. That signifies the Outbreak edition. They usually do Outbreak edition on, I think, every one of their knives. The only other Outbreak, I have the Outbreak MSI version, the MSI knife, and I kind of want the amphibian in the Outbreak edition. I've missed that. I think I've missed that at least once or maybe twice. I keep missing that knife. I'll eventually get a version of the amphibian. It's quite expensive. MSI or Microtech is kind of an expensive knife, but I don't mind paying it because I only own 2, and then I just like to support American jobs. I just like to support USA when I can. So and I like the knife. It gives the blade has a kind of a rusted, well-used look, but that's, I know it's fake. They do something like a coating on there. I don't know what they spray on there. Probably some kind of paint, but it just really looks good, and it's really tough and durable. I imagine. So I haven't tested it, but I read it's pretty durable. Right now, I can't leave my apartment because I'm basically recovering from a stroke. So, and I'm kind of a cripple on my left side. So it sucks being me right now. Anyway, this is a knife that it flew under my radar. I never heard of the Stitch until I looked it up when I got the Outbreak edition. Alright, I looked the Outbreak edition up, and I was looking for Outbreak knives, Outbreak versions, and I noticed they do every knife, and I'm like, oh, when they do an amphibian and a Stitch, I'll snatch them up. And luckily I got this. So I always wanted to get the bloodier version. I always get lucky. My MSI doesn't, it has blood on it. It doesn't have much blood I would want on it. So, and this kind of has a lot of blood, but I want it bloodier. Like my coin. I created this coin, and I added blood and mud to it, and I like bloodier versions of Outbreak knives. You can see my apocalyptic coin. This is another one, apocalyptic coin. Yeah, so this their 37 Club, they gifted this helmet to me. This is a NCR Ranger helmet from Fallout, the game, and they dedicated. I was going to concept this more, or not concept. I was going to paint it more, rough it up, like realistically, add some rusting, maybe add like dirt. There's a paint that you could muddy it up, and it adds particles to it. It's a great paint. So that's what I used on that coin. Anyway, yeah, I like this knife. It's just a really cool looking knife. And I recently added this lanyard to it. You probably, maybe if you saw pictures on the Instagram of it. So this is a 3-part lanyard. The skull, the rib cage, and the heart are all separate. So you have to, like, when you put it together, you if you want it posable and the mouth open. So I tied a kind of a knot in the head. It's hidden in the head, so I can pose it. And there's another one in the chest, so I can pose it. And it's just cordage through the heart. So I don't want the heart to be that posable. I finished it up with a few snake knots and then a diamond knot on the end. But I love this lanyard I gave it because the mouth opens. It's just a good looking lanyard. I dig lanyards. I know it's probably a little gaudy, but I like it. Anyway, so yeah, this knife I think it's probably really tough, like an indestructible knife. It just feels like hefty and good in the hand, and I love it. And I just wanted to do a quick video and introduce this. I'll probably do a video again, and if you want some specs or you want to know more about that knife, just let me know. This, like I said, this knife is, I don't remember, it's like almost $500. I think it was very expensive, and it's kind of crazy to pay those prices, but yeah, you only live once, YOLO. So recently, after surviving that stroke, and I just went crazy with spending on knives and leather work and all kinds of stuff just to get my spirits up. I was greatly depressed, but it raised my spirits, spending a little money that I technically have in savings, but I'm done now. I probably went crazy spending about $1,000 to get like my mind right. So yeah, I've had like the last 3 bad years. Had a stroke originally before I started my channel. Then the last 3 years, 3 years ago, I injured my foot, and maybe 2.5. And when I recovered, I was like, oh man, I'm going to recover. I'm going to get back on my feet and all that. And then I had a stroke again. Anyway, I'm going on and on. I'm trying to feel sorry for myself, and it isn't working because I don't feel sorry for myself. I'm happy. So this is kind of a different video. It's not so much of a knife video unless you like looking at this knife. But I'm just glad to be alive, and I'm glad to have somebody watch my channel. So if you think about it, give me a thumbs up. Help me reach 3,000. Take care, Wastelanders, and have a good weekend.